Welcome to Kerbal Space Program. This episode we are going to do a tour, or attempt to do a bit of a tour of Minmus is our primary goal, and an orbit of the Moon on the way back is a secondary goal. Same launcher as we've had before, but this is just slightly modified. Add a service bay in here, which has got a couple of sets of the mystery goo and the science juniors and some other science equipment in the middle. Keep it all nice and safe and looked after. And then the capsule at the top here. And who should we take with us this time? I'm wondering whether we take... Well, let's take Jebediah because he hasn't got any stars yet, and this will get him some good XP. So what we're going to do here, let's have a look at the contracts. Not that one, or that one, or that one. Science data from around Kerbin, we can pick that one up. Science data from around Minmus, we'll grab that. Science data from space around the Moon, on the way back, we'll be grabbing that. Minmus landing. Just do any experiment when we land, so we'll land on Minmus and do an experiment. I'm not going to do the temperature scan. To plant a flag on Minmus, must remember to do that. Not do the manned docking yet. Manned Mun orbit. So on the way back, we'll just pop into orbit around the Mun. So that should be a good few contracts with any luck. I think this is going to be enough Delta V, 7,000 odd. Hope. And as I say, this part of the rocket here will get us all the way up and landed on the Minmus, and then hopefully that'll be enough fuel to get off Minmus. Quick flip around the Moon on the way back, and then landing. So this craft is going to be called the Varuk Minmus Mun Tour 1, named after Varuk, due to all the kind and useful comments that he's made in my YouTube channel. So please feel free to give some comments, and I'll try and name a ship or something after you. Minmus Mun Tour, because we're hoping to get to Minmus and the Mun. And number 1, because this is the first attempt. We will see how we get on with that. So we're going to go to Minmus, so we'll go for a launch. But because of the phase change that we need to do, let's just tidy some of this up. Don't need that one. Actually, we'll keep that one, but we'll get rid of that one. How's that look? Yeah. Right. Lots happening here. Can we? For some reason, it doesn't let you get rid of them until you're in space or something. I don't know. Where's Minmus? Too far back. That's the Moon. There's Minmus. Set as target. Now, what we need to do is angle ourselves. It doesn't help with all this noise around us of these things, but somehow we want to our ascending and descending. Why is it not giving us ascending and descending nodes? I've got them lined up there. So that's obviously going down. So I'm trying to do a launch so that I can launch directly into an angle that will give us a good phase straight away. I tell you what, we can use our other satellites. So the point where this yellow line intersects these white lines, which are in equatorial orbit, I think I want to launch then. So there's the Kerbal Space Center. See, we're not at a point where they converge. So if we lined it up to there, about there is where this bit of the line is above this, and this bit of the line is below that. So we need to launch when the Space Center is about there. Now, I could be talking utter rubbish here. In fact, it is fairly likely that I'm talking utter rubbish. But, oh, I think I've gone too far now. No, that might be... Let's go with that. Because if it's wrong, that makes a difference. So we're still going to use the computer, and we are going to go directly up. We'll throttle up to get going, and in 3, 2, 1, off we go. Thrust building up nicely, so we're throttle down. And our heading is not going to be 90 degrees because that's east. I want to go... What do I want to go? That would be 90. It's a bit more than 90. So it's about 110, perhaps. Whoa. 110. Pitch would be 90. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Right. Lose them. Filled in the wrong column. I think we're going to be lucky to make orbit, let alone Minmus here. Pitch, let's put the pitch, because that is the one we want, to about... Let's go to 80 now. Let's see what's happening here. Gosh, can we get rid of these yet? No, not yet. Can't see a thing. What do you want us to do? An EVA report. Let's go to 70 now. I think you can cope with that. What have we got? Stage recovered. One of those solid tanks. So if we go to 50, that might be a bit much, but we've already probably wrecked. Now, sending... Oh gosh, I don't know whether that's really made a mess of it or not. I think I'm way too steep. Yeah, we're too steep. So heading is going to be about 100. See if we can pull it back a bit. Yeah. Oh. Shop Chris, yeah, why do I have, I'm just going to say a lot of satellites there for what you put. Because, oh my goodness, hold on a minute. X. Okay, we're going to abandon this launch and restart it. We have gone to a ridiculous thing. We're just going to re-enter, I'm afraid. Make a landing. Used up far too much fuel with that terrible launch. Yeah, why have I got so many satellites? I use remote tech, and there is quite a few contracts to put satellites in, and I thought I might as well leave them. Plus, a lot of the debris I put like probe cores and antennas on them to use as a satellite. No more, um, the more communication chances you've got, the better. Really, was my theory. So yeah, we're abandoning this launch. We're not going to make a target because of the mistake I made early on in the launch. Used up all our Delta V, and now we're just going to burn to bring us back in again. Jebediah has achieved a suborbital. Use up the last of the gas there. Hopefully by making it a suborbital, we will be able to bring all this section back here. And bring it home safely. Maybe get a bit of science. Let's just choose so we can get a better landing position. Pitch 0. We want to land on the land, I think, so we're just stretching out our suborbital. Just to get onto land, and then we'll see whether we can actually make a landing safely, and then we'll redo this launch again because this one didn't go too well. I've also pressed a button to get rid of the Kerbal Engineer. Right. What are we doing for fuel? Yeah, we're fine. We'll just stretch it so we actually make land. That should do it. Orbital retrograde. Protect the important stuff. Any idea which button I might have pressed to make that go? There we go, show engineer. There must be a shortcut button to do that. So yeah, these are all the satellites that I have. These are all various ones that were Minsat deploy. The actual debris from that has got a antenna on it, so it's going to be a useful device. You never know. You never know. Can I get rid of these guys now? Yes, now. I don't know why. Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. Warp to there. Warp is complete. Warp to there. Let's just get some of this. Hopefully I'm trying to save all this without decoupling this engine and stuff like that. If I have to, I have to. But it'd be good. Stage recovered, so yeah, the rest of that actually recovered, so that's good. Still got quite a way to go before we start entering the atmosphere. Oh, what do we got? EVA report. No, I don't think it's a good idea to do an EVA report while we are in the atmosphere. Right, we'll slow that down. Hopefully this isn't going to overheat and explode. That's looking hot though. This is where I normally bring in my thermal, which worries me. 50, 60, 70, what are we losing? Something's going to blow. Jebediah is... Jebediah's gone. Something happened. We've still got debris. What do we got? There's a parachute. I've killed another one. Oh dear, I've killed another one. Join me in the next episode where we try this again. I'm sure there'll be some more volunteers. Thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, then please consider giving me a like. If you haven't already, please subscribe to hear about when I do some more videos. In the meantime, if you want to click on one of the other videos that I've done on a different game, then these are my latest ones. Please go ahead. Or if you click on the next video in this series, that'll take you directly to the next video in this series if I've done it and uploaded it. Thanks for watching.